So after telling the female counterparts that they're being childish and acting like typical women by having issues and fighting almost every day since the Big Brother Mzansi season 5 started, we're now seeing that the guys are now outrightly, openly gunning and going at each other, gunning for each other's necks on the show. Now in this video, I'm going to give you the full details, as to my knowledge, of the fight and altercation between Swizz and what's his name, Abobo, and then I'll tell you the full details of the conversation as Savage tries to settle his issues with KB. Now, of course, this and more I'm going to let you in on, so do well to stick around till the end of this video. Now, remember that I give mostly the details and analysis and my opinion of what happened, and not give you the full video of what happened, because I do not have the copyright ownership to Big Brother content, so I'll just put a little bit here and there. Other times I might not put, but of course, stick around, subscribe, share this video so that more people can get to see. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So the day went quite smoothly. I didn't give you updates on different conversations that happened, but I'll try to bring them. But then it was now the waiting time for the second arena games of the second week in Big Brother's house, and the housemates were sitting down having random conversations. We then noticed that Abobo was on the other section of the lounge, and there was a housemate that was doing his nails, something. I think she was giving him like a pedicure, manicure, whatever they call it, cut his nails and probably polish it. I don't know exactly what happened between these guys, right? But then maybe it had to do with saying, oh, why are you doing your nails? Doing like a woman or something. Maybe not. I stand to be corrected. And if anyone saw the full clip of what happened, please kindly share it in the comment section. And then here was Swizz and Abobo going at each other, talking about how the person was this, the person was that. It was like a back and forth as to who talks too much. You talk like a woman, you act like a woman, and all that kind of thing. When someone says that, or men say that to each other, it is a form of degrading and demeaning each other, right? And then at a point, Swizz was just yelling and saying, you know what, let's stop all this talk and let's go and settle the issue. While Abobo was like saying, you cannot do anything. And here was, Swizz shouting at him saying, you know what, let's go to the bathroom. Let's go and talk a little bit. They'll turn off the cameras. Let's see who comes out well. At least when we come out, we'll know that we've had a conversation. At this point, they started throwing the F word at each other. It was like a back and forth thing, and it was just crazy. Yeah, it was Mshini that was doing his nails, right? It was just crazy to see, like, literally Swizz was boiling and was ready to go at it, with this sense of, if I get disqualified, I don't give two shits, but I need to put you in your place. While Abobo was there making his nails and didn't give two shits. To an extent, maybe he's not the kind of person that likes to extend that altercation or want to extensively prove a point. However, these guys, this issue, at the point, Msuko and some other housemates were like, you see, you guys had a men's conference, say women like this, women like having altercations, but yet the both of you guys are doing the same thing, acting like women. This was not supposed to escalate to this point. While they kept going at each other, at the point Abobo kept quiet, Swizz had to keep quiet also, saying that, people are now looking at them a certain way. One thing is for sure, these guys might not settle their issue anytime soon, because this is not the first time, the likes of Swizz, Ezra and Sipali have had conversations about somebody like Abobo or Oyanda behind their back. So this just solidifies more of the issue that these guys have. And it would be nice to see that it extends, because without drama in Big Brother's house, how do we get to enjoy the show as much as possible? Now, this is not me saying I like altercations too much, but come on, duh, you cannot be in the same space with people and one way or the other something doesn't come up and happen. You get?
Clearly, this men's conference is not working. And you guys are laughing at women and are doing the very same thing. I said to you, let's not talk. Let's go there.
This conversation between the issues and conversation that just happened between Savage and what's her name, KB, is something that we're expecting. And of course, for a while now, KB has been avoiding him, mostly because from this conversation, I now understand that he had not taken the right approach to fix things with her. But then, before the arena games, he got to find out a chance to call her to the dressing room where he, needed to clear some air on some things he feels are a misconception that she's having towards him. Now, the camera kept just moving from them to other people in the house, especially around the issues at the fights that this person had, Swayze and Abobo had. But then when the camera was stuck on, KB and Savage, we heard him talking about how he really doesn't have anything serious with Jojo. She just said some things to him. I cannot remember that conversation, honestly, because I don't know if it's the conversation where, Jojo was saying that Savage should look... No, it's not Savage she was having that conversation with. Okay, anyway, it seems like Jojo said some things that were not nice about KB, but it's unbelievable. I am sure that she was pointing out his attitude and being rude, because she has always said he has been disrespectful towards her. He doesn't defend her, he doesn't talk to her rightly. Now, they use an example about the kitchen stuff where, he said if anybody were to order him around or try to control him in the kitchen, he will not do it. Don't come and be like, Savage, go and sweep the kitchen or clean the kitchen. Tell me, hey, Savage, what's up? Could you just help do this because blah, 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 blah. And he will willingly do it. And she's saying that one doesn't really concern her. KB said that to her, he has been disrespectful to her. He was never open and direct as to what he wanted with her. Instead, when she was trying to get an answer from him in terms of being faithful towards her, he came off saying that, I don't want you anymore. Let's just be friends. I don't want to do this thing anymore. And it really hurt her because she had never been that rude to him. She only wanted a normal conversation. And the fact that she still came back to try to understand if they could fix things, that she had never begged any man in her life. She had never begged any man in her life. This would be the first time for her. But she doesn't know if she's the first, second, or third doing it to him or for him. But she knows that on a normal, she doesn't do this. And this is not something she would want to take lightly. She needs to get to the point that, she's sure that he's genuinely sorry and he will fix his attitude with her if he really wants this to go on. Maybe he doesn't want, but if she does not see a change in his attitude and a genuine apology, then it should just be what it is. For now, she would not do too much anymore and she would put herself first. I'm like, you go, girl, that's what you're supposed to do. On the other hand, we noticed that, Savage had to, complete his own conversations to her, saying that he had always said good things about her, even to the guys, even in their conference. He doesn't try to make her look like a fool and all the 9 yards that she was claiming. One thing I have taken from this conversation is that over time, these two are going to settle and it might be something good. However I cannot pinpoint what it is, but let's wait and see.
I'm not a fool. And I told you the time we were sitting there that do not treat me like one.
Well, when we were at men's conference, talking about KB, I know she's being good.